Hi guys, Daniel and John here, and welcome to another one of our product review videos. And today we're going to be looking at a product made by Bosch. It's a universal folding knife. It's the Professional range. There's 3 blades included. It's easy to fold, quick change and blade storage in the rear, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. Let's take a look at the back. That's the blade size it takes. Ergonomic to use. So we've been using this for a bit. Let's just go through the features first in case you're thinking about buying it.
So that's what it looks like. It's quite weighty. It's got a hole in the top so you can tie it onto something. It's got a belt clip as well, which is quite good. That folds out. That's your knife. It's one position when it's locked. Hidden away in there, you spare 3 blades. I'm going to pull them out. They're actually engraved with Bosch, or laser engraved. I'm going to keep one of that for a reason in a minute. So we've been using this for a couple of weeks, and the knife itself is brilliant. It's got a little cutting there. I think that's for cutting something else when the blade goes in. There's one major design fault with this Bosch, and
this knife was £17, and I bought it because of the quality, perceived quality of it.
So holding it's good feel, good quality. The build, you can't knock the build, but Bosch, you've missed a trick, and this is what you've missed. So I've been using some blades made in the UK. Can't remember they're made by, but they're fantastic. And this is your problem with your knife, and you need to recall them. So you've got a button there, and you press it in. That's not a problem.
Show it like that as it would be, yeah.
So you press that button in and you pop your blade in and it clicks in. That's brilliant, yeah. But your problem is, and it cuts real easy, it's nice to hold and it is nice to use. But as we all know with these blades, utility knife blades, commonly known as Stanley knife blades basically, because when you finish using one half, you take it out and turn it around and use the other half. But the design fault with this is this. It moves every time you cut it. Yeah, it's moving every time you cut it.
So whereabouts is it moving?
There at the back end.
Yeah.
And what happens is when this has sort of become blunt, the end you're using, when you take it out to turn it round to use the other end,
it's dull.
It's blunt. The end is blunt, and I've tried it 30-40 times. The blades. So basically your blades are costing you twice as much because you need twice as many.
So if you're cutting things like carpet and stuff, then obviously
you do your head in. And the other thing is, if it's doing that to blades, it's not that environmentally friendly as well, because you're using twice as much material, etc. And there's twice to get rid of, you need twice as many. So really, Bosch, you probably need to recall this product.
So basically what's happening is when you're normal use and all, the blade is essentially moving in the back part of it.
Yeah, so
if we was to use this normally,
it's that there when you're doing it.
Can you turn it round?
Yeah.
So basically the blade is moving here up and down when you use the front bit, and it basically dulls it over time.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
There's quite a lot of movement here. If I just show it close up.
I mean, I've used other blades,
there's a lot of movement in it.
And this is the worst one for it. In fact, I've never come across this problem before, because I was turning my blades around and they were catching and snagging, and I had a closer look, and that's the problem we found, is that that's the proper Bosch blade in there.
This is it is the actual Bosch blade. We have tried both, yeah.
Even they're all the same, these blades, but that is the Bosch blade. It still does the same thing. So we're going to return this, because what's the point?
But ease of use,
excellent.
Ease of use and design, we're basically 10 out of 10. But the only problem is that problem there. Real shame, because as I say, it is a more pricier option, and the reason I bought it is we wanted a bit nicer to use on the hand and stuff.
I can't see any way of sorting it. I've tried. Is it something I'm not doing?
Yeah, like it doesn't need pushing in more.
No, it's locked in, but it still does it. Look.
It has all this play on it, basically.
Yeah, a real shame, but there you go, Bosch. Even the big boys make mistakes.
So if you are thinking about buying one of these,
it's brilliant.
Depends how much you use it, really.
But
If you're a carpet fitter,
well,
using that all day,
so what is the real problem with this? If you're using those blades, any blade that goes in there like that, you can only use one half of it, which defeats the object of the blade.
Yeah, because by the time you have used the first half enough to turn it round, it's dulled the other side and it wouldn't cut as well.
Well, Bosch and like anybody else who makes these blades, they're designed so you can use both halves.
Yes, yeah.
Both ends. The knife you've produced, you're not able to do that with this knife. But this is just our personal experience using this, and you can clearly see the design fault there. Nobody's checked it, that's all it is. But it does blunt it. You can hear it moving.
If I go close up, then you can hear.
That's all right.
Yeah, it moves up and down, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You can imagine what it's doing. That
Yeah.
blade is in there, and that's continually hitting against there, and it's blunting that other end all the time. And it does do it. After numerous blades, it's done it.
Yeah, so we can only use, because we're using this a lot for something, we can only use the one side of it, unfortunately.
So those are 16p a blade,
Mm-hmm.
the heavy duty ones, so we get a load of use out of them. That's why I bought the more expensive ones. And because it can only use one half, just to put things into perspective, not that it's a big deal in the world. So the blades cost me 16p, in reality they cost me 32p, so I can only use half of them. Yeah. Anyway, if you're thinking of buying, it just relates to this Bosch knife.
If you're thinking about buying this, then we hope our video is of some use, but obviously that's just a problem we encountered. That's our honest review about it.
I would say generally Bosch, excellent tools. I've never.
That's the reason why I bought it.
Because of the brand name. Never had a problem with it before. So.
And it looks like it's proper.
Yeah, it needs fixing basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching our video, and if it's helped you cut along nicely, can you help us along by subscribing, please? Thank you.